Okay, so this is from Gage Ramsey. Thank you, Gage Ramsey. Diego de la Vega. Thank you, Diego de la Vega. Henry DeChazo. A little more than a year ago, you could tell the hurt Jimmy when Cornell said the same thing, but this time it was clear Jimmy was pissed, rightly so. Dano, OMG Dano, thank you very much. Much appreciated for your generosity. Thanks, Dano. Julie and I absolutely love you. Can't wait until you come back to Ohio. Jimmy weaves the truth into comedy like nobody weaves the truth into comedy like Jimmy. Thanks. Ellie, JD could have handled the riff better, but maybe he didn't want to. Did he owe Dr. Epstein a platform? The doctor should have some manners, or at least the good sense to not diss the host's menu or crap on the tablecloth. Reminds me of the time Tucker lost it when a dweeb did something similar to him on Fox. Ellie, Hannah, sir, thank you very much for your generosity as usual. Snick Lip says, fuck Lincoln with a cactus. Woo, woo. Eugen, thank you, Eugen, much appreciated. M. Sancho, so Jimmy's not allowed to be angry or to push back? Good question. Let's see that James, I think Jimmy handled Dr. Epstein just fine. Felt sorry for the doc. I think he's a man at the ends of his emotional rope. Well, that is, I think that's a strong observation, James. Steph, please don't put words in my mouth. I never said do better. You don't need to read my chat, but please don't read some. Cornpop, the better dude, much appreciated. If Hasao, we need a Stephen Kamala and McRae as a Biden do a Democrat coup reenact. Okay. Cornpop, the bladder dude. Thank you so much. Hannah, sir, much appreciated. Hannah, sir, again, much appreciated. Healing Rugna says the problem is that dude lacked a sense of humor. It's not his fault. Candace Strike, thank you so much.
Well, what happened was, you come to me.
Yeah, go to Jimmy.
What happened was that guy, he got in over his head. He doesn't know he knows the technically what's happening, but he doesn't know why it's happening. He doesn't know why Google's doing what they're doing. And that's where I come in. And so then he doesn't realize that he's also a shitlib. That when he hears the things I said, he's like, oh, just like his own family. He then starts accusing people of being Trump supporters. And
well, I thought it was interesting. I have to say this, that he said that he didn't quite understand your show. And I think if somebody doesn't quite understand your show, then maybe, then ask or
ask a question.
Ask a question, go, hey, like I'm getting mixed signals here, Jimmy. Can you clarify? But also, if you don't really understand a show, like I remember taking a great acting class with Brian Reese. And Brian Reese would tell, when you're acting, they go, you're going to go and audition for a show. You better know what the show is. You got to know the tone of the show. You got to know the style of the show. You got to do your homework. And so my suggestion for anybody who's going to do a show ever, you should know what the show's about. You should understand the show. At a minimum, speak to the producer and get clarification if you don't understand the show. Because it just looked like it wasn't satisfying. All right, here we go. So the moral of today's story, boys and girls, is now we know why all of Dr. E's research has failed to ever move the needle. One drop of the Trump derangement syndrome is all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Twitter. Data 12, thank you, Data 12. Skinny Ribsy, much appreciated, Skinny Ribsy. Behold, pale horse. I'd pay $5 to see Jimmy Dore body slam a disagreeable guest. Just saying, LOL. It may be good to have a code phrase like, and for those of you, huge respect to Jimmy, Epstein insulted him and most of us listening. We are not flies. Thank you very much. Cornpop, the batter dude, much appreciated. Steve B, even Henry Kissinger is voting for Kamala Harris. LOL. Cornpop, the batter dude, again, thank you so much. Hannah, sir, thank you very much. People with unhealed childhoods can't help but project and do others that which they are or were a victim of themselves. Hannah, sir. Okay, so I know this won't get read, but you...
It's getting read.
...champion yourselves for free speech and censorship, and people are sending in their money, and you're censoring your comments. Why should anybody send you money? So, FYI, Stiff Richie, we get so many comments. Our model used to be that we would read all the comments. Now, we don't read the $1, $2, $3, $4 consistently. It's just too much, and it's overwhelming, especially when I'm not here and somebody else is reading them. But additionally, when people say some snarky shit, I'm not going to read it. I can't read it. That's how it rolls. And so we totally understand that people have hard-earned money, and we respect that if they choose to spend their money elsewhere.
Yeah, if you
can show Jimmy.
If you want to come and say shitty things and slander our guests or people that are friends of the show or the show, go take your money someplace else. We're not gonna read your shitty insult because you gave me $5. That's not how it works.
What if I give you $10?
Okay, for 10.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like if somebody wants me to read a shitty comment about me, I'm not gonna be a dumbass and read it.
They won't let. Come here. And by the way, that's not censorship.
No, you sure?
You know what? They don't give me 5 minutes on Bill Maher's show. Is he censoring me?
Yes.
MSNBC, they won't let me come on and say what I want. Are they censoring me? No. Censoring is different. Censoring is squelching me from having my free speech in the public square. Okay.
All right. Luna Lager says $100 to insult the show at least.
Yes. Okay. I'll go 100. I will read all $100 insults. How about that?
Don't say that. All right. That's hilarious. Thank you so much, Jimmy. I appreciate that. Jimmy should do whatever he damn well pleases. Twitter, I have a hard on for you. You already know that. So stop already. BK Stefan. This MF had a motive to time Jimmy for 7 minutes. Jimmy Dore is a soldier without a uniform. I was going to donate to Epstein's project, but forget it. He basically told people not to vote. I don't think he's aware of that. NJFer, thank you. Epstein called the Dems far left, which brings his whole ideology into question.